타블렛을 돌렸는데 게임이 낙찰이 되고 가장 어두운 아이콘 거의 보이지 않을 정도로 가장 어두우지 않을 정도. 아니 안 보일 정도로 어둡게 하면은 진짜 안 보이는 그 정도로 밝게 하면 안 돼? 해야겠다. 별로 안 보여. 아, 이런 배경이 나온다는 거잖아. 아, 아, 그런가? 밝으면 더. 뭐야? 어, 네. 신기하게 너무 네. 아니, 그냥 이 분위기. 이렇게 하다가 컴퓨터 터지는 거 아니야? 하다가 안 돼. 빨라요, 마우스. 아, 알겠다. 앞으로 뒤로. 그리고 마우스 여기? 뭔데? 아, 깜짝이야. 아, 어, 아, 무서운데. 너무 무서워. 없는 것 좀 꺼서 해줘. 아, 진짜 이거 아닌 것 같아. 야, 이거. 아직 여기서 시작도 못하고 있어. 아, 아, 시작 못. 아, 아, 해보자. 시간 되겠지? 1장. 사립탐정. 아, 내가 사립탐정. 이러면 안 되냐? 아유, 무서워 죽겠는데. 아, 네. 이 속으로 그냥. 시간 체력이 맞을 때까지도 가 있게 돼. 왜 오자마자 여기야? 아, 누가 공포하자 했어. 아, 어, 저 멀미 나는데요? 비위가 좋지 않습니다. 멀미 나는데? 어떡하? 왜 1인칭이야? 3인칭이 아니고? 이게 멀미 나는데요, 이거? 어떡하지? 이게 안 되는데? 멀미 진짜 심한데, 나 지금? 오, 어떡하지? 돼요? 저기요. 너무 무서운데요? 저기요? 어디로 가라는 거지? 같이 봐야죠. 이거 하다가 멀미 심하게 나면은 잠깐 멈추고 다른 게임. 떨려. 어디로 가라는 거야? 아니, 가는 길이 분명 여기밖에 없을 텐데. 수영해서 가는 건가? 어, 네. 뭐야 되지? 아까 나 이쪽에서 왔는데. 내가 이쪽에서 왔는데. 나 수영해서 가는 건가? 여기 있다. 홀. 나쁜.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
뭐라고? 뭐라고? 나 게임 저장 완료밖에 못 봤어. 어떡하지? 어떡하지? 나 게임 저장 완료밖에 못 봤어. 게임 저장 완료밖에 못 봤어.
What a
아우,
putrid offering.
깜짝 놀래. 보이스를.
Don't fight.
왜?
You have been chosen.
깜짝이야.
behold,
아이 깜짝이야.
everything has already been written.
똑같은 얼굴인데?
Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
얘 걔다. 걔 그 누구냐? 이 문어는 그앤데 그 캐리비안 해적의 그 문어. 멀미나.
I hate whiskey.
그게 위스키를 왜 먹어가지고.
I wonder why I still take these things.
네. 일지 보기. 랄라라. 그래도 뭐 이런 거 듣는 거야? 잠깐만 이거 선택을 마시지 말아봐.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
이런 게 있고. 어머머머 어머 세상에 어머 세상에. 아는데? 나 이렇게 너무 아이템. 나는 좀 돌아봅시다. 저거 마시지 말고. 그래 꺼. 할로.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of
Hello.
investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
소실됐다고?
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your
헐.
personal information yet again.
뭘 해줘야 되지? 8포인트가 있는데 아니요. 눌러버렸어. 아니요. 헐트. 아니 근데 뭔지도 모르. 저거 눌러버렸네. 뭐를 강제로 조작할 수 있... 트랙을 올리다. 와 이거 6이나 줘야 돼? 높은 걸 놀리는 게 나은가? 트랙을 올리. 다음에 잠깐만 아닌데요? 뭐야 이거 뭐 어떻게 됐다는 거야? 포인트 하나 올리면 4로 올리는 게 아니구나. 와 이걸 가득 차야 4가 되구나. 됐어. 초기화도 있네. 적용. 예.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
일을
Show
하래.
yourself
얘가 일이
worthy of
너무
the
없나
Wentworth
봐.
Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
예요.
Mr. Pierce, are you still...
공연
I'm coming.
헬라.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
할 수도 있지.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows.
나나
Tell me,
부자인가 봐.
Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
네?
Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police
Or-
accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her
무슨
husband,
가족들이 갑자기
and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look,
네. 이거 내놔봐.
I want you to look carefully at this painting.
아까 그 꿈에서 봤던 그
Tell
문어인데?
me all the assumptions that come to mind.
그래, 저 꿈에서 봤던 그 문어
what am I
아니야?
supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
에이. 뭐야, 가는 거 아니었어? 야, 나 내 방 아직 안 둘러봤는데. 야, 나도 아직 내 방 모르. 아까 여기 반짝이던 것들 다 못 봤는데. 참. 야, 이거 마시지도 않았어, 나 아직. 전화를 받는 게 아니었어. 전화를 무시한.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
그림 살펴보기. 이게 아까 이게 그거 알려주는 거구나. 어디에서 뭘 하고 이러거든. 이게 단 인벤토리 내가 들고 있는.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
그렇다.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these
아무도 모르겠니요?
elements?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there
Oh.
with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
원창.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to
왜
Darkwater.
하필
Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the
그리고
mental
가라고.
state of your daughter is true.
No.
아유,
Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
그냥 가긴 갈 건데 물어보고 가야 될 거 아니요.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory.
이상하긴 해.
Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The meaning
자물쇠
be
잠기.
exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
아, 정리를 하기 어렵네, 어려워.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
난 이해가 안
I'm
가는데.
willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
난 이해가 안 가.
Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
밤네.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
아, 가기 싫어.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some
다시
information on this
떴다.
island in there.
상호작용. 다시. 운명을 결정한 선택이라고? 아씨. 아, 마시지 말 거. 아씨, 마시지 말 거.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
판을 일단 봐지. 뭐야, 안 보여줘? 이건 해결했던 거라고? 불법을 저질러 놓고 불리한 증거를 내밀 할 수는 없다.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
또? 뭐야, 사람이 아니고 그냥 부족? 뭐야?
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
아직 볼 거 많은데?
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I used to be an avid reader.
그러게. 왜 열어보라고 한 거지? 의학 백과사전. 오.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
호호. 뭐야? 또 들어가기 전에 찰스 사망. 사라 호킨. 뭐야? 일단은 가야 되고 단서는 이거 2개밖에 없고 특별한 사건? 또 의학백과 그만 알고.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
특별 사건. 아이템. 아, 얻었나? 여기서는 이제 얻을 게 없는 거. 아, 드디어 왔어. 무서운 곳으로. 아이, 추락해버렸어. 에이, 아까 꿈이랑 그대로 연결될 것 같. 야, 아, 아씨. 오마이갓, 오마이갓. 하고 있어. 포커스, 액티젠, 프레젠트. 나와가나봐.
We're almost there.
어때? 저게 섬이라고? 아닌데. 왔어.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
왜 혼자 온 거야? 어디서 나온 자신감이야, 저거?
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
나도 오고 싶지 않았어.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
어,
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
사람이 꽤 많네.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest
당연히
you.
가야지.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
그런 데서 살아. 보조 목표 바에 가서 브래들리랑 대화하라고?
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
브래들리.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
프레들리.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
세워터님 어서 오세요.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water
아니
will bring
죽은 거를
about the
왜
end of the
바다에
world.
둥둥 떠다보내 썩게.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
어,
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place.
헐 왜?
Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something
You
coming.
can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're
이야기
crazy.
좀 하려고.
They're
의술.
cops.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You
Okay.
can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
왜 날만
Something
쳐다보니?
real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
아, 못
shysters.
가게
You're
해놨네. 아, 이
crazy.
사람들 진짜.
They're cops.
아, 이
They
사람들
can't
줄을 좀
understand.
지나가게 해주지. 아이고, 이
Damn
공간도
stupid
넓은데
idiots.
참.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't
야, 나
understand.
너한테 더
You're
물어볼
not
거
sailors.
있어. 아,
Oh yeah.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops.
하게.
They
한
can't
말만 하고
understand.
보네.
Damn stupid idiots.
여기가 바인 것 같은데? 웨이. 왜 이렇게 음침하냐? 말 내너란. 어머머 세상에.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
난 열성을 피우려고 한 거 아닌데. 아직 깝치면 안 되겠지? 미안합니다 하자. 나
Pure
쫄보니까.
instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way.
야스.
Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
야스.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point
와
of view.
이거 한 번 선택하면
What do you
다음
mean
거
by
못
that?
물어보구나.
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
와.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young
이런 데
woman
살면
with a
당연히
child
정상이
and
아니겠지.
all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
이런 데 사는데 누가
So they
정말
made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
네.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long
Recording.
time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the
그래서 아까
whales they'd been
고래가
hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
아 노래 부르고 난리 났네.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse.
헐 호키스.
I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
으씨 그럼 나도 가기
Screams.
싫은데.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
싫은데.
But I'll say no more. Anything else?
그런 거 왜?
That'll be all for now.
스로이랑 이야기하면 되고. 알제주가 죽어야 되나? 소단을. 와 조종을 하겠어. 말을 잘해가지고. 어떤 거고?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales
고래가
off
죽어나잖아,
Darkwater
지금.
Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
헐.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
하도 잡으니까 가지.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it.
으이구
It
그렇게
tells the
잡아야 되니까
story of the
멸종하지.
miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
또 노래 부르겠지? 그렇게가지고.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
뭐야?
Gifted with its own
온몸에
consciousness.
완전
Until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the
뭐야,
risks are
이중이
too
이거야?
high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
이슈.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
죄송합니다. 야.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
여자가
And I'm
아닐까?
wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
차.
I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
아, 뭐야. 또 못해? 들어가봐.
I told you to beat it.
아, 미안해. 아, 정말 다른 거 물어보고.
The girl, Doctor. Colden. She won't stop asking.
Not that again.
야, 의사인가 봐.
Trouble.
I know, I know.
너 의사지?
I told you to beat it.
아, 씨. 그런가 봐. 그냥 막 선택하면 안 되나 봐요. 어쩔 수 없어. 그냥 일단 간다. 난 다 물어보면은 다 그거 될 줄 알았어. 아까 주웠었는데.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
뭐야? 끝이야?
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
저 미안한데 집 좀 뒤져볼게요. 오, 의학 백과사전 얻었다. 좀 뒤질게요.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
뭐야, 피츠로이. 아니, 피츠로이 성장. 뭐야? 피츠로이 성장 사진. 아까 다리 멀쩡했던 것 같은데.
What a macabre souvenir.
가자. 너 이따가 혼나게. 왜 여기 올라가는 거 막아놨지?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
협박 편지까지 있어. 협박도 받고 다니는 거야, 이 사람?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
알아볼 수
That's all I'll
없다는데?
get from them.
아, 줄 거놨는데. 뭐야, 이 사람 사라졌네.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last
하지마.
serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
뭘 해야 되지? 방금 해제된 답변은 뭐지? 아, 물어볼 수 있으려나?
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
그러게,
That's
완전 그
true.
범고래인데.
And normally, they're not found around here. But,
그치?
you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the
얘들도
sea.
약간
You've
신화라고
got
하긴
to
하던데.
understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
돌아가기. 다
I
물어볼
was
수 있...
looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance.
야스, 야스.
I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it
아, 그게
if
아까
you're
그
interested.
이족이구나. 봤어, 그거.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
미안해, 미안해.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
왜 도와주려고 하는...
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally
그래,
unreadable.
읽을 수 없었어. 다
Yeah, I
꺼내줬어.
saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
뭐야, 그거?
I don't remember
어.
having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
할 수 없겠... 내 직업.
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume.
물려받은
Although
거.
these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
아, 뭐야.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the
더
jetty.
큰 거?
You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
아, 이거 뭐 해야 돼? 아, 잠깐만. 아, 뭘 해야 되지? 거짓말하면 어떻게 되는 거지? 아, 믿어야 되나, 이 사람을? 체력을 높일까? 아, 아닌데? 아하하, 이거 뭐였나? 간다.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
거짓말하면 어떻게 되는 거지?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
까지 올리. 해야 되나? 말체 줄까? 아니, 이걸 다. 하하. 오, 매의 눈. 좋아. 정도 알아냈고. 제임스 피츠로이. 시장 끝나고 입장에서 멘토 으로 들어. 이제 들어가게끔 비켜줬네.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for
그래.
was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now
참네.
please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real.
What could have done so much damage?
와, 뭐
Don't put that.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're
아,
not
이거
sailors.
위술이 높아야지만 알 수
It's a
있구나.
sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
난 말고. 뭐 해야 되나? 아직 기신 안 나왔어. 이 사람 쏟아요. 팬님 어서 오세요.
Damnation! I broke it.
아직까지 수사력이 부족한. 넬기한테 당해. 브랜든 단 몰라. 몰라. 아, 저거 문 한 번 더 시도해볼까?
It's no use. The padlock
아이씨.
won't give.
되나봐요. 한 번 실패하면 다시 또 도전이 안 되구나.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah,
브렌다노래,
we'll teach you to
브렌다노.
come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
브렌다노는 누구인가요?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What
얘들 맨날
happened to the
술
statue?
취해져 있나?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them.
뭐야?
There's one of them who's always going back
이게
and
새로 나온
forth to the statue.
언제 나왔던 거지?
Quieter. That's all we need
언제 나온
for them
걸까요,
to
이거?
hear us.
What brings you to dark
언제
water?
나왔던 거지? 콜 오브 크툴루. 야. 근데 이게 시리즈가 있나요? 콜 오브 크툴루. 재작년에 나왔네. 2018년도 10월 30일.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting
있었군이래.
their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We
야,
didn't
다
tell you a
말해놓고 뭔
thing.
다 안 말해?
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
얘들은 말할 때만 술
Saint
취한 것 같아.
Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
훼손당한 거야.
peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our
저기요?
boat.
It's
보트가
not because it
집이라고?
doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
그건 안
Isn't it a bit
합니까?
early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
아니 그럼 일 없으면 돈을
Fitzroy
어떻게
gives
벌어?
us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
술 마실 돈은 있는.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
보고 싶은. 아, 이 배가 너희 집이라고? 해라.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the dock.
나루토에 있는 판다 집
Not even. And don't go looking there.
여긴데.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
얼마나
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
이렇게 창고로 들어가? 정면 돌파해야 되나?
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
아니야?
Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
아, 이거 말하면 되나? 말재주 시험하면 질 것 같은데.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
와,
Who do you
얘들이
think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
혜실한
She's
애가
the boss,
여자구나.
yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the
Okay.
smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
아, 뭐 어떻게 해야 되냐?
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're
와, 한
guarding
번 더
our
말하니까
boss's
이렇게
turf.
이야기하구나. 아, 이렇게 말하면은 안 보내줄 것 같은데. 거짓말을 해야 되나? 아, 이거 말재주가 별로 좋지 않은데. 해야 돼? 아, 어떡하지?
I've got
가자.
to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I
아,
can't get rid of those two,
망했어.
I'll have to look for another way.
아, 뻥쟁이가 안 됐어.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
아, 역시
Go die
뻥쟁이는
of
안 되나
thirst, the lot
보다.
of you. It'll stink less.
뻥쟁이는 안 되나 봐.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do
말재주가
for
거의 만렙이 돼야지 통하나?
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
뭐?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And
도박을
why would I
실패했어.
tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
와, 이 사람
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
펄박 치는 거
Not much
보소.
more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
와,
What do you
펄박
mean
치는
by
거
that?
보소.
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
아, 일로 못 들어가게 해놨네. 아, 참. 어떻게 들어가야 될까?
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand.
일로 가봐. 오케이, 오케이, 오케이. 너 말 걸 수 있는 애니? 어, 맞네.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
얘도 방문객이네.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
얘는 도망가면 되지 않나?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
네.
I shall take my leave.
아까 그 여자가 설마 캐스트 아니겠지? 어? 어? 빨리. 아, 있다는 거구나. 1층부터. 어? 하나
A
찾았어.
whale vertebra. This place is full of junk.
모래등뼈. 어? 찾았어. 레치탕. 아, 도르래 같이.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
어? 레버.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
나머지는 위에 있나 보네.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
아씨, 물로 가야 되나 본데, 이거 느낌이. 아이템을.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
사비로. 아직 덜 찾았나 봐. 아직 숨겨진 게 뭔가 있다는 건데. 와, 찾기 너무 어려운데? 없는데? 아, 이럴 때 매의 눈이 필요한 건데. 어! 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 찾았어.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
와, 이렇게 다 찾았대. 다 찾았대. 다 찾았대. 그래, 어쩐지 이상하다 했다.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
가자. 저게 좋아요. 와씨. 아씨, 가기 싫다. 아씨, 소리. 어? 왜 이래?
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
아, 의학 기술이 봤으면 뭔지. 뭔데? 뭐야? 빨리 가자, 제발. 모르겠어요.
This is primitive.
아. 왔어. 타코야키. 아, 맛있겠는데? 들어가야 돼.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
점퍼라. 잠깐만. 포인트 하나를 올립시다, 우리. 말대주가 2밖에 안 되니까 안 되지. 말대주를 그래도 올릴. 아니면 올리던 걸 일단 다 올리고 레벨을 해놓고 그 다음에 말대주를 올리던가 의수를 올리던가 절대적인 거로 가라앉은. 그래, 내려갔다가 갑자기 타코였다고? 타코가 아니고 진짜 그건 타코. 재구성 장면 들어가기.
What happened here?
생강.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
왜?
Is this one of Sarah
그림 왜
Hawkins'
저래?
paintings?
이거 문 아니죠, 이거?
Someone has settled in here.
어떡해.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
됐다.
You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
됐다. 오빠.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
헐.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene.
그럼 범인인가?
Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
아, 뭐야?
Andrews, would you please shut the door?
아, 또 그냥 하나 눌러버렸네.
Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
셋 아니야, 진짜?
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for
에?
obstruction.
뭐라고?
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair.
햄
Too bad
맞네.
you're too
봐봐,
fat
아일
to
줄
see them
알았어.
down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll
eye on
meet
you.
again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
아,
That's
저기서
the
살았던
Hawkins
거야?
mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
이상해. 저택으로 왔어. 으시시한 저택. 아, 선생님들 살려주세요. 아니, 아까도 약간 호러적인 것도 안 나오는 거라 다행이라고 생각. 아, 야. 착했구만. 쳐다보고 있어, 우리. 와.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion.
아, 여러 명이 와도 무서울 것 같은데, 1명에서 왔다고?
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
해야 되지? 사력을 해야 되나?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
그렇게 불탄 거 치고
Not soon
너무
enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
주의할 만한 사항이
I
있고
prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You're talking about Winchester.
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous.
좀
Since the
치다가
tragedy, he's been a little touched.
떨어질 것 같은 그
Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know,
이 경찰은 안
Silas
들어가나?
Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to
여기
go.
이렇게 살았어. 결국
And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them.
Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
다 물어봐야겠지.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would
건너뛰기 하고
probably date
싶다.
from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you
그렇다.
already know it,
나는 이곳저곳 다
the Hawkins
뒤져봤다.
family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
에링, 어서 오세요.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just
공포가
that this
몇
discovery
군데서
shakes my
나오긴 했어.
convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
없어. 씨.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be
해가
able to see
빨리
when
진대.
you
아,
arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure
그래, 제발
Silas.
같이 가줘. 나 혼자 가기 싫어. 수락,
Why not?
제발.
You can help.
제발 같이 가자.
Right. Let's
혼자 가는
go.
것보다. 이름 뭐? 아, 이쪽으로 간다고? 저쪽은 왜 안 가? 야, 기다려봐, 야, 기다려봐. 있다. 뭘 올릴까? 그래도 수사력을 올려가지고 아까 거기 자물쇠를 땄어야 되는데, 아. 하나를 다 올려놓고 또 다른 걸 찍는 게 낫겠지. 벌써 3장이야? 2장에서 이 문양 나왔고 3장에서 아직 문양이 안 나왔고 아, 나 이런 동상 무서워해요. 내가 너를 위해 빛을 비춰주리. 아, 느리네. 봐, 걸음걸이가 좀 느린 것 같아. 왜? 뭐? 네, 왜?
Poor kid.
애기였어.
Someone must really hate Charles
그러게,
Hawkins.
어제 다 부숴놨는데.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins
아씨,
family.
무서워라.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
요 하나가 누군가에 훼손되었거든요.
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a
존경받는 사람인데
well-respected
저렇게 다 깨지고
personality on the
있다고?
island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
그러게.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
저기요, 이쪽 안 봤는데.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
내가 또 뒤져야 할 거 있네. 봤는데. 방금 이거 읽었고. 했을 건 아작나고. 애기한 거. 뭘 봐야 되는 거 같은데, 느낌. 뭐지? 잠시만 더 있다고? 야. 아, 야, 뭐 설마 나 혼자 가라는 그런 같은 그런 거 아니야? 아. 얘는 저기 혼자 있는데 무섭지 않나? 나는 여기가 좋대.
I'll have to find another entrance.
왜?
This entrance.
왜?
is
아유,
still
깜짝이야. 아.
Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
Whoa.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
뭔데 시계 뭔데? 뭘 해야 되지?
You haven't forgiven yourself.
아, 큰일 나, 망했다.
You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
망했다.
That's true. I want no more violence. No
아,
more
저 갑자기
tragedy.
시간이 나오는 게 뭐야?
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
자기도 안 들어.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
감사염. 뛰어왔어 경관? 나쁜 자식. 날 이렇게 놀래키게 하고.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
즐거운 술래잡기.
You're right. Let's go.
장난치나요?
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
미안해.
Stop wasting my time.
씨. 오지 마.